A very good afternoon to you all. I'm Dr. Rajdeep Dil, Assistant Professor, Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Missouri University. Today I'm going to make a presentation on the topic COVID-19 impacts and revival plans, the case of the tourism industry in Northeast India. The co-author for this paper is Dr. Pankaj Kumar. He is the Assistant Professor, Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Missouri University. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so as I said, this the topic is all about COVID-19 impacts and revival plans, the case of the Northeast India tourism industry in Northeast India. The northeastern part of India is known for its scenic beauty, its beautiful landscapes and flora and fauna. So keeping this in mind, the current paper mainly targets to study the impact of COVID-19 impact on the tourism industry in the northeast part of this country. And since the region is truly dependent on the revenue generated from tourism activities, so the paper gets a lot of significance. If we go to the literature review, we have seen that whenever any kind of crisis or emergencies hit any kind of nation, the first sector which gets affected badly is tourism and hospitality industry, as it is people intensive industry. So some of the literature, what we have basically done, we have gone through some of the previous crises which had impacted the tourism industry of different nations. So if we look here, starting from terror attacks in the USA, that is 9/11 attack, or SARS in Hong Kong in 2003, or it is tsunami in Thailand, or Mumbai attacks, 26/11 attacks. All these attacks, they had a tremendous impact on the tourism. In most of the cases, it has been found that there was a dip in tourist flows. Revenue generated was not up to the mark, and it had tremendous adverse impacts on the industry as a whole. But there are many revival steps which have been taken up by the tourism industry, ranging from economic package or innovative ideas, or giving some bonanzas, or like economic packages, or deployment of marketing team to handle rumors. There are different kinds of revival plans that have been adopted by industries to get out of these particular situations. So the objective of this particular paper is mainly to describe the importance of the tourism industry for Northeast India, to study the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on the tourism industry in the context of Northeast India, and to study the responses and plans adopted to revive the tourism industry in the context of Northeast India. So the methodology adopted is basically descriptive in nature, and the authors, they mainly resorted to secondary sources of data, starting from newspaper, publications, government reports, magazines. The keywords have been the keywords were the COVID-19 and the tourism. So we basically tried to find out what kind of impact COVID-19 had in the tourism industry, as well as the revival plans adopted by the different states of the northeastern part of India. And we know that the northeastern region of India comprises 8 states. So if we look the importance of tourism sector for Northeast India, we'll find that tourism, we can say that forms a backbone of the northeastern region of India. And the region has basically witnessed a steady growth in tourist flows from 7.5 million in 2014-15 to more than 10 million in 2018-19, according to a report, CAG report tabled by the government of the Meghalaya Assembly. According to the CAG report tabled in the Meghalaya Assembly. Secondly, we know that there is some kind of infrastructure improvement is going on in the northeastern region of India. This has also made this region very attractive and alluring one. So tourists from different parts of the country as well as from the world, they started to pour into this region. That's contributing to the growth of this particular region. If we look here carefully, we will find that industry experts anticipated that the tourism in the region, in the northeastern region, would jump by 10 to 12% in 2019, according to the Indian Express. Now, what is the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the tourism sector of Northeast India? We have taken basically 3 states for this study. We have taken Assam, what is the impact of tourism, and Meghalaya, We are basically talking about how exactly COVID-19 has really devastated the or damaged the region. The India tourism industry is to revenue is projected to book a revenue loss of rupees 1.25 billion in calendar 2020 as a fallout of the shutdown of hotels and suspension in flight operations of the onset of spreading. This is for the in the context of India. But if you look at the case of Assam, where we can see that an overall loss to the magnitude of rupees 200 crores was incurred by the tour operators in Assam, revenue of around rupees 500 crores while missing from the state tourism industry, and nearly 1 million of the population who are engaged in tourism related activities facing economic hardships. Now, if you look at Meghalaya's annual tourism revenue dipped to just rupees 3 crore from over rupees 220 crore due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as said by the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Mr. Sri Wanat K. Sarma. According to his version, or if you go, according to the report of Deccan Herald in 2020, and it can be seen that in 2017, it was 22.95 crore revenue from tourism. In 2018, it was 24.77 crore. In 2019, it was 20.89 crore. And in 2020 is only 3.48 crores. We can see the decline due to this COVID-19 pandemic. And honestly speaking, till now, we could not calculate the magnitude of impact that COVID-19 pandemic had on the tourism industry in terms of revenue. Now, revival plans. Manipur has a tourism. If you talk about the Manipur, what Manipur is doing, Manipur is basically promoting homestays in all the 60 assembly constituencies in the state so that they can revive the tourism industry. So first, if we talk about Meghalaya, Meghalaya is trying to promote Meghalaya as a safe for tourists. And they are basically targeting the domestic tourists, as they know it very well that the tourists will not take a chance to visit foreign countries. And if you talk about the case of Assam, Assam is basically going for global to local. They're basically talking about domestic tourists. So what we can easily make out is that from these three cases, we can make out that most of the states in northeast region of India, they are basically relying more on the domestic tourists rather than on foreign tourists, because they know that in these challenging times, most of the foreign tourists are not going to visit the region. So their maximum focus is on the domestic tourists. Lastly, it can be said that the industry, most of the industry stakeholders, they are looking up to the government to give them some economic package or some other support. But the thing is this, at this hour of crisis, all the stakeholders, they need to work together. They have to make proper planning and strategies so that we can come out of this particular crisis. So, thank you.